Mm, yeah, he's got a. I think he needs a ranked opponent.
Yeah.
I think he needs a ranked opponent next. Any idea who you suggest?
It's a hard one to get, really, because the featherweight division is so bloody stacked, and it is also one of my my favorite divisions. In terms of a ranked opponent, we talking top 15?
Top 15, I think maybe an Alex Caceres,
Okay.
who is also a very interesting fighter as well. I think Topuria should fight maybe Alex Caceres or a Shane Burgos. That's a cool fight. With Ryan Hall, I think the dude's bloody good, really good on the ground in that 50-50 position. Perhaps just needs to make his game. He needs to like maybe do more setups, because I think he kept going for the same position, and I think everybody knows he's going to go for that, so they can do a lot of drilling for that. I think maybe he needs to show off more elements of his overall Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game, because he'd be good in so many other areas. He doesn't just have to go for heel hooks and things like that.
I was thinking maybe a Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah, maybe a Bryce. Oh, that would be cool as well. Yeah. So with Ilia Topuria, he was managing to, whenever he got his foot caught, he would disengage and make as much space as he could. And there was a moment in the fight where Ryan Hall tried to go for one of those spinning hook kicks. And sometime one of the disadvantages of spinning hook kicks coming from like a Taekwondo background is it's really good at, if you miss then they disengage, it's really good to make them scared and be in your kicking range, right? But if you do it too slow and you come too wide, someone can intercept quite quickly and they have your back, which is very easy for you to get taken down. Or what happened was Topuria put a lot of pressure on him, smacked him, and then Ryan Hall had an arm underneath, or his right arm underneath, and Topuria was just in side control, just teeing off him, bang, 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 and he put his lights out. So Topuria is like he's got the whole package, to be honest. He looks like he's got cardio. He looks like he's got the power. He's intelligent. He uses a lot of fakes. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He can wrestle and take you down. He's a fucking solid fighter, dude. I think he fights in Alex Caceres. Yeah, I think that's solid. Another solid prospect next week, Islam Makhachev.
The one that we've all had eyes on for a while. He's on a 7-fight win streak right now, and would be disgraceful to not give him a ranked top 10 opponent after this. We got number 9 fighting number 14.
Yeah, Thiago Moses.
What the fuck? He's like, it's almost insulting to Islam, considering the way that he absolutely smothered Drew Dober in his last fight. And then he's obviously being groomed right now to be champion by Khabib, because Khabib's in his corner. He trains religiously with him, and just his ground game is just too bloody good. Thiago Moses, I mean, he's number 14. It's not saying he's a bad fighter, but it's almost like they're kind of throwing him to the wolves on this one.
He's quite a young fighter, to be honest. He's 26 years old. He is on a 3-fight win streak. He's accumulated some good wins.
Okay.
The only 2 wins of late that I could say are quite significant is the Alex Hernandez fight that he beat by decision, and he submitted Michael Johnson, which, even though Michael Johnson has fell off, that's still a big feather in his cap, to be honest. Since Michael Johnson used to be quite high up there in the top 5, just outside the top 5 in the lightweight division. So Thiago Moses is like he's a solid fighter. He is really solid. He's
15-4 in his record.
Yeah, he's been in the LFA and the UFC.
Yeah.
And he is a solid fighter. It's just Islam's just too good.
Yeah.
And it is a proper mismatch, because no one has a proper understanding and like a proper defense as of late to counter the Sambo style of wrestling and pressure.
Yeah.
That smothering, suffocating pressure that these elite Sambo fighters produce.
Yeah, he's
They don't have a defense for it,
and he's 19-1 as well.
He's damn good.
He's very
so good,
he's
man.
seasoned, especially for his age as well. He's not even 30 yet. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't believe that Islam's not going to win this fight. I feel like it's going to be fair cut. I feel like Islam will just put that pressure on him the first couple of rounds, make sure he's filled out, wear him out, and then probably make him tap in the third round. I reckon he'll win by submission in that third round. I feel like that's the way it's going to go. I reckon one thing he has improved on over time is his striking. He's got very, very good reach.
I think he has better striking than Khabib.
Yeah, that's one thing we would argue in last.
I don't think his wrestling is as good as Khabib's.
No, but
I think his striking is
good better than Khabib's. Yeah, and he's got quite a few wins as well by knockout.
Well, there's his coach, Javier Mendez. He often says the only person to properly take rounds from Khabib in training is Islam.
Yeah,
he's damn good on the feet.
Yeah, not even that, but Khabib's dad even endorsed him before he died as well. He was saying about much he loves his son, but there are even better fighters up and coming, and he was one of them that was mentioned. And Magomed Ankalaev, he was the other one who was endorsed as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think he also endorsed Pedion as well.
Yeah. So that's where, I mean, there's not really too much I can say other than the fact that I feel like this will be a clean-cut, easy win for Islam. Sorry, not an easy win, but I just don't see him losing. It's
similar to the Sean O'Malley fight where it's a drastic mismatch between fighters, and a lot of people can't understand why it's occurring. I know Islam, no one wants to fight him. I get it. No one wants to fight him. Everyone was shit scared of Khabib, and now they're shit scared of Islam.
Yeah, not even that, but Islam wants fucking Chandler.
Islam does want Chandler.
Yeah.
I think Islam maybe after this can maybe call for maybe a Tony Ferguson, an RDA, or a Dan Hooker. Or an Islam Makhachev or a Gregor Gillespie would be a sick fight as well, because Gregor Gillespie comes from a really good wrestling background as well. He beat Michael Chandler in the NCAA anyway, so that would be a fucking cool fight. I still think Islam probably beats Gregor Gillespie. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But look, because both people are actually Gregor Gillespie versus Islam Makhachev would be a very cool fight, because they're very similar in that they can strike, but their bread and butter is really excellent wrestling, and they both have amazing cardio and conditioning. So that'd be a cool fight after this, but it's almost disrespectful to start mentioning Islam's next fight.
Yeah.
To Thiago. I mean, anything can happen. It's just I take Islam in this fight.
Yeah.
And I would say I think Islam submits Thiago Moses.
Yeah. Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
What round though? I said round 3.
I think round 2.
2.
I think round 2 he submits him. Yeah, I think round 2 he submits him. Yeah. I just think maybe by rear naked choke.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. Rear naked choke or arm triangle, or I want to say.
You're just listing like tons of submissions.
Well, there's a few that's in my head that I reckon he'll definitely go for. If I had to choose 3.
I don't think he's going to go for another head and arm choke.
You reckon?
I think I know we've had a lot of comments on the why we said that, like he did submit Drew Dober and he did it properly.
In half guard.
But he did it in half guard,
yeah.
which means exhaustion did play a big factor,
yeah.
right? So I don't see him. He could do a head and arm choke, but I don't see him doing it in half guard again unless he tires Thiago Moses out, which would mean it would have to be in a later round, like the 3rd round anyway. But I think Islam's well rounded and he just beats Thiago out. I think he smashes him out of the water for sure. Another fight you were really excited about was the Trevin Giles fight against. Now I don't want to fuck his name up because he's a South African fighter, Dricus
Duplessis.
No, Duplessis.
Duplessis. Look, this is a Last Step podcast.
'cause
Wherever you